Hey, we are back for another exhilarating episode of What the Hell Is You Buying Now? And today we got a bunch of stuff, per usual, right? We got a lot of stuff going on. We got some TJ Maxx, we got Marshalls, we got Nine West, we got Nike, we got the Lattafa Perfume store, because of course this wouldn't be a haul without perfume included, right? Right. So yeah, that's all. That's what we got. I make no claims to be quick, you know. It is what it is, and no need for me to keep telling that lie. Either way, we're gonna go over to TJ Maxx and we're gonna get this show on the road. All right. First up, I went to TJ Maxx and I got a bunch of little doodads and odds and ends. TJ Maxx to me is kind of how the artist formerly known as Target is known to you guys. You go in there and I literally had no reason to go into these stores. I was looking for one thing: Sandfog perfume oils, and it came out with everything but that. Either way, we're gonna start off with this. I don't know what to call it. It's like a cardigan, like a vest type combo, and there is no point in me trying it on because I have on a black shirt. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I know I also hate the try on portions of hauls, so I'm gonna do the best I can to show it to you. Either way, this is the item. So it's like it's a cardigan type material on the front, and on the back is like a sweater type material. So I'm assuming, you know, it's gonna be better for the fall and winter months. And I just thought it was cool as like a little added layer. Like you could put a white button up under this thing. So it's fairly long. On me, it comes down till about like the back of my thighs, like a little bit below the cheeks, right? So long enough. Like I said, like a little cardigan over coat sweater. I don't know the name. There's no name for it on the tag. It's just like a cardigan with no sleeves. So you could put like what I envisioned when I picked this up. It's like a white button up, a little tie, or a bolo, something nice up in here, like a white button up, any color button up that's not dark. Like a flare leg dress pant and a nice pump. Very cute. Or you could just do a black on black situation, and this is just the extra little layer of black on top of a black button up with some black buttons here, and it does have 2 pockets. So that's the first thing I got from TJ Maxx, if anyone's interested. So let's move on. TJ Maxx is of course a perfume. This is El Apatini or Lapatini, girl, I don't know. Monde Gourmand is the name of the brand. You've seen this brand on the channel before, and it's just like a apple fragrance. And wait a minute now, it's giving air freshener just a tiny bit, but when I sprayed it on in store and I kind of walked around and made a decision on it, it dried down to a really good, like a green apple or Granny Smith apple type of smell. This will go good with like a camera, anything like dark and smoky, and an apple, and you'll smell like, you know, like a pie or something. You can mix that well. All right, the next thing I got is quite a bit of jewelry and a bunch of purse charms. Of course, we know the girls are all on it on TikTok and everywhere else, even though I've been doing purse charms for a little bit, you know, a little bit of time now. Anyways, because it's trending, everybody's gonna be selling it. That's just how it goes. I bought a lot of stuff to go with my bracelet stacks, some more charms, even though I also made my own purse charms. If you go over and look on the shopping Instagram page, you'll see them there, pictured there. Just went to Hobby Lobby and those type of crafting stores. Just bought a bunch of random chains and jump rings and used some pliers and just made my own. So if you're interested in seeing those over there. So since we're talking about purse charms, I'll start. This is Betsy Johnson, a Betsy Johnson purse charm, and it's just a little picnic basket. It's so cute with a little grape and a little wine bottle here, and the basket actually opens just a little bit. So that's a very cute little dainty purse charm. And the next purse charm I got is this one. Now I'm probably going to take the bow off because the bow is doing a lot. The bow is kind of gaudy, so that I don't really care for. But the purse charm itself, go get into the purse charm. Like, she's so adorable. Look at her. She reminds me of like a Chanel bag or Legally Blonde or something, that type of theme. That's cute. And the purse does open. The purse does open. And there's a little slot there, so you could probably put like a business card in there or something really tiny that you'd be able to hopefully get out of there. I'm not going to use it, but it's a cute little added detail. So there is the purse charm. All right, another purse charm that I got is this one. Just because of the color scheme. It's like pinks and reds. You see it there? So you got a little teddy bear, some hearts, some little red things. Yeah, just a cute little something to dangle off of your purse to customize it and make it your own. So to keep moving, just a little bit of jewelry, like I said, to add to like my bracelet stacks, just little odds and end type things. This is a ruby little dainty little necklace that I got. I don't wear necklaces a lot because I was in a gaudy necklace phase. I'm over it now, so I don't have anything like small, quick, and dainty. So that's just gonna match some of my tennis bracelets and stuff like that. All right, next thing I got is some bracelets. I got this one in 2 colors. I got it in silver and I got it in gold. It's just, I just like the shape of it. It's just a different shape that you can add with like a larger bracelet to kind of give some juxtaposition when you're building your bracelet stacks. So got that one, silver and gold. And the next thing I got is a ring. I think I already have this ring and it has started to tarnish. Cannot say that it was from this brand. It also reminds me of something that my mom would wear when she was with us. So I was like, this is so cute. It's cool. So it's just like a little differently shaped little ring, and it's a size 9. So it does fit. All right. All right, got another little bracelet from Eye Candy Los Angeles is the name of the company. And it's just a little, you can see it here against the black shirt. It is a silver and gold mixed metal necklace. Now this design reminds me of something else. I'm sure it's duping some big name brand that I don't remember. I just like the look of it. Sometimes when I do my stacks now, I'm doing mixed metals because, girl, I don't even care no more. It is what it is. So that's pretty cute. Next one is another bracelet situation. This one is a little bit hard to get on, but it's pretty good. This is probably like a Fendi-esque type of design, but I don't care nothing about that. She's cute. She got a little bit of bling, but not too gaudy. So she is a bracelet as well, and she has like a double closure. Like you have to open this and pick this mechanism up, so this will not come off very easily. I do have some I guess you call them costume jewelry, whatever, where the clasp is not made that well, and it will fall off with impact. Matter of fact, a lot of the Coach bracelets are starting to do that, so that's annoying. But just another little bracelet here. Moving on, we got another bracelet. Again, I think it's duping a bigger brand. Don't know, don't care. But she's like a buckle design. So it kind of looks like a, you know, the end of the belt. And this is also like a double closure type situation. So that is fairly sturdy. If you see anything on my hands, I've been doing crap and cleaning up. So whatever. Last thing I got from TJ Maxx, I think, is a couple more bracelets. Again, just something to build the stack. So look, if you look at the closure on this one, this little button mechanism that opens, if you're wearing this on your arm and you bump it into your purse or you bump into yourself, like anything that touches this clasp, it's easy to get it open. Now this one has a little bit of resistance, but like on my Coach bangles, I can be bumping into, I didn't have to go on a mad hunt to find those bracelets. I left it and fell out at Walmart. Like, it's just a lot. It's not very substantial when it comes to buckling these things, but we'll see what happens. This is just a little bling detail. This I don't care about. I bought this because it came in a set of 2 and I wanted this one. And of course this is duping something as well. Don't ask me who was duping. I don't recall. But this one is pretty cool. I like this one. So, of course, I'm going to add that to my bracelet stack as well. I think that's everything that I got from TJ Maxx. Let's move on. All right, y'all. I'm back. Okay, I'm back with a quick little purchase from Amazon. It's just one little real quick little thing. It is a cropped rain jacket, cropped. I don't know. You know it's going to be linked. I don't know if, but it's a cropped little jacket. And I think it's going to be good for like dressier outfits or like, you know, with some jeans and the right type of shirt. It'll be real cute. It looks like a trench coat. It's like a trench-esque material, but it's, like I said, it's cropped. So let me see if I can try to show y'all. So here's the jacket. So it's just, like I said, just a little crop jacket situation. It does have these little dangly things here to like tighten around the wrists to give that like a little more tightening effect. It's a little bit too big to me, but I guess it's giving like a little bit of an oversized look. I'm trying to stand out a bit because I got the thunder thighs out today, right? I got on shorts, but you know, whatever. And it also has this kind of belt here that you can tie, a couple little buttons. It's wrinkled, but it's just a little crop number. I like it. Like I said, I mean, with a little black dress and some sparkly tights and some pumps, it'll be real cute for a date night, or just something to drape across your shoulders for like a concert. Cute little jacket. Like, it's, you know, it's the fall, winter, the colder months, and I'm always cold anyway, so got a little swish to it, but nothing major. Just a quick little fall weather jacket. So that's Amazon. Let's move on. Okay, so the next thing I got, I have been stalking for about a month. I've been on a rampage. It is a purse. Now, there's supposed to be 2 purses in this section of the video, but I got beef with FedEx because they act like they delivered my package, even though, sir, I work from home, I live here, there's cameras here. FedEx did not show up with my things. Either way, that's another battle for another time, right? Anyway, they sent my stuff back to Florida, so I'm still trying to track down my other bag, and the other bag that's missing is the one that I really want. Either way, I happened to come across this one, and I got it, so I'm gonna show y'all. So this is the signature leather Laurel shoulder bag from Coach. Of course, if you're on TikTok, you've probably seen this bag. Now, I bought this bag weeks and weeks and weeks ago before I realized it was viral. I just saw somebody post it, and I'm like, ooh, I like the puffy material. Not only that, there is a trunk style bag that Coach had a couple seasons ago that I came across on the internet, and I'm kind of willing to give up the firstborn for. I need that bag, and it was kind of in this type of embossed signature print. So if I can ever find that, I'll be happy forever. In the meantime, this is the signature Laurel bag. I already have this bag in red and one other color, but it's not embossed like this. So I like this bag. It's a fairly good size. It comes with a short handle and a longer crossbody handle, even though the shoulder bag is the shoulder length is how I prefer to carry this bag. I like how it is. Either way, like I said, it's embossed. Could be winter because you would think of like a puffy coat type situation, but I don't care. This is the Laurel bag. The one that I am hounding FedEx about, same exact design. Just think about the same exact design, but it is the Maggie bag. So it's more of a tote style, and it's the smaller version of that Maggie tote. That's all over the internet. So I was able to get one at my local store. Contact your local stores. By the time y'all see this video, it'll be way after. But this is a part of their fall collection, like I said. So I got this bag. I love it. I stray away from buying black purses, but I had to have this print. Now, I heard that this one and the Maggie tote come in some other colors, like some cream and like a light pink and in some other places. So if y'all come across it, y'all let me know because I want it in another color. All right. Yeah. So here is the bag. Very good quality, in my opinion. All right. So that is everything that I got from Coach. It's trucking along. All right, we are back, and the next place I went is to the Augusta, Georgia. They have a 2-story mall situation, and I didn't realize they have like a Lattafa store. I'm not sure if it's flagship or whatever it is, but there is a perfume store in there. Lattafa, like I said. So some things I had not been able to get my nose on. I was in there for about an hour just smelling things, and I came out with these 4 items. There's one more that I should have got, but it is what it is. So the first one is going to be Lattafa Body Al Oud is the name of it. And y'all know the packaging is always superior over there. Y'all can see that. Very beautiful packaging. And the notes are described as fruity, fresh, rose, earthy, green. I had to have this one. Not gonna lie. This is one of the ones I had to get. I smell the rose and the fruit. I thought I saw somewhere that this was listed as for men. I don't see that, but maybe you could pull it off. But it is fruity. It's fruity, and it's on Fragrantica. There is a note that says green, and I can get where they get that, but I spray this on my arm. in the store and on the sheet of paper. I did not like it on the paper, but on my arm, I walked around for the hour I was in that store wandering around. This right here kept pulling my attention. On the other arm, I had the one in the white bottle, Honor and Glory. I did not get that one, but I'm gonna have to find it. I'm really gonna have to find it. But this one, out of the two, I had to have this one. So that's the first thing I got from the Lattafa store. Next thing I got is Dukan, which I think that is a part of the Camera series. I have the other two already. Whatever the other two are called. I'm not even gonna lie and say I know the names of them, but I already have the two other iterations of this fragrance. What I will add in here is I did get a bit disillusioned with the Arabian fragrances because they all started to have that, I don't know how to explain the note, but it started having that harsh oudi type of note and everything. And I was like, all right, like I need some diversity. I'm over it. I gave a lot of them away. Still got just 3 or 4 of them, but these 4, well, the 3 that I'm about to show you, these 3 Lattafa fragrances that I showed you, very nice. Again, this is the Dukan. Here's the box. I know the box is always amazing, so gotta unbox that with you because look at that. Would you look at that? How amazing is that? All right, let me see what the notes are. All right, and so the notes are listed as amber, warm, spicy, sweet, tobacco, balsamic, vanilla, and smoky. And that sounds like, just reading those notes, that sounds like every iteration of the Camera line of fragrances, but this one does smell different than the other two. I can tell that they're all, like they all got the same parents, like the DNA is there, but they're different. And I think the amber maybe makes this a little different. I don't know. But this one smells good. There's a lot. I got cinnamon. I got like a cinnamon note, and I guess that's the warm, spicy, which I guess you get from the other ones as well. Like something is almost apple, but there are no apple notes, at least not on Fragrantica. But yeah, so this is going to be real good for like date night. This is going to be good for winter nights. You want something smoky and you want to smell good. So like I said, you can put this with that apple TD fragrance that I got sitting over there I talked about earlier. Very good. Very good. So we're going to move on to the next fragrance. All right, the next one that I got is another Lattafa fragrance, and y'all have seen this on TikTok. I'm sure I probably paid a little bit more, but I was in store. I didn't feel like, I'd never ordered anything on TikTok shop, so I'm trying to keep it that way. Her Confessions. It is supposed to be duping something. I'm not sure what the dupe is. You know, put it in the comments if you remember. Sometimes I don't even care what they're duping if they're amazing on their own. Like I said, this is Her Confessions. Let's see what the notes are. All right, so she has the notes of vanilla, white flower, tuberose, amber, again, musky, spicy, powdery. I think I remember a lot of powder being in there, and floral. There's that balsamic note listed there again as well. So you might be sensing a theme on that accord, but yeah, look at the bottle. Look at the bottle. Ha! They did the big one with this one. I'm not gonna lie. So that's what your bottle looks like. It looks like it should be in an art museum somewhere. Pop that right on off of there. Bottle still looks good even without the top. And we're gonna give her a old snifferoo. My God, today. Yeah. She smells real. Why you got a scratch? She smells real good. Real good. I do smell the powder. I smell the white flower. Not as much amber, but I guess I'd have to wear it just to see what I can come up with. But I think this is gonna be a repeat. I think I'm really gonna like that one. So that's the last thing I got from Lattafa. And the next thing I got is from Malul. M-A-L-U-L. This is Latte and Nectar. I guess this is made in London according to the box. So if anybody's interested in the box, there was also another fragrance in there from this line. Very good, but again, I had to make decisions. I didn't want to buy 7. 4 is cool because the man, you know, cut me a little deal. So either way, this one I wasn't even paying attention to it. I was just in there minding my business, and a lady was like, yeah, you gotta smell this one. I got this one. I guess she got all of them from the line. The people at the store recommended them to her, and I'm like, okay, girl, I'm gonna take your word for it, Miss Girl. This is the one that made me pull the trigger on all of them. I put this one on my actual skin. Well, the guy sprayed this one on my actual skin. When I tell you, again, for the whole hour I was in that store, I had this one on one arm and I had this one on the other arm. I was just in there, you know, double fisting, so to speak. But let me get y'all the notes. Hold. Okay, so the notes for that one is sweet coffee, warm spicy amber, white floral, fresh, and it says on the Fragrantica website, it says it's for women and men. I don't see it being for men, but here we are. When I tell you, it smells so good, it's like if a Werther's original, the caramel Werther's, if that candy was a perfume. I don't know. It's just it smells so good, and it's also light at the same time, and it lasts for a long, like it was on my skin for hours. It was not overpowering. It didn't choke me. Like, this is good. I also realized that I also already had a perfume from Malul, which is the, I think, Sun-Kissed, something to that effect. My husband bought me that for my birthday, and now I got to check out more of his stuff because I've been sleeping on your good boy Michael. But if you don't get anything else from the line, get this latte and nectar. So good. All right, let's move on. All right, next thing I got is a couple pair of shoes from 9 West. Y'all know that's like the more mature line for more mature ladies, but they had a sale, girl. That's the only reason I purchased these. And I'm also the type of person, like, when my stuff starts to wear, I try to find a very close replacement if I cannot find the exact item. So I had to replace some stuff. I'll show you what I'm replacing just to give you the visual. But I got these. What's the name of the item? It's just a pump. It's a Tatiana 2. I love pumps. I really do love pumps. They make my foot look skinny, you know, make my quads look huge. Love it here. Anyway, these are the Tatiana 2. Both of the shoes are the Tatiana 2, but I'm just replacing some stuff that's already in my repertoire. So this is like a denim pump. Like, imagine like a denim on denim on denim on denim outfit. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so these shoes I got to replace these shoes. See where I was going with that? I would even hate to share the inside because these shoes I've walked a million miles in. They cool, but they real high for my current ailments. So bought these to replace these. Now, are they about the same height? These are about a quarter of an inch shorter. These are from Cupid, Q-U-P-I-D, from the early 2000s, the back in the day, party days. That is how old these shoes are. I'm still not sure if I'm going to part with these, but these are going to be a more mature replacement for these. So, got it? Good. Okay, next thing I bought from 9 West, again, same exact shoe. This is the Tatiana 2, if I'm not mistaken. Well, this says Tatiana, and that says Tatiana 2. Don't know why that's different, but whatevs. All right, so this is just like a nudie type of pump. I think this is 4.5 inch, if I'm not mistaken. A nude pump. Now, let me show you what I got. I bought these to replace this shoe. From the colors on the website, I thought this shoe was going to be closer to this color. This is a Steve Madden heel. Don't know the name. But the metal on this shoe is showing. I can't find a cobbler where I'm located to fix it. So I figured these were going to be a good replacement. The color is not what I thought it was going to be. So I'm probably just going to keep them because I've already reached out to the company. This is a brand new shoe. So you see me sitting it down. It's just never been worn. To maybe, and these are tight. So I might either have to like use a shoe stretcher to kind of stretch out this side a little bit. I emailed them, but they're not entertaining a return swap situation, so whatevs. Again, I wanted to replace this particular color of nudie type shoe. I do have a dark brown in this color, so I didn't need a dark brown, but here we are. I tried to make this work to swap out for this color. So now I just got like a lighter nude. Now I got a dark brown, a mid brown, and a light brown pump. I need to find a cobbler to get this fixed, because these shoes, while they look uncomfortable, very, very, very comfortable. I don't know how these things are structured or what Steve Madden's technology is, but yeah, I need this shoe again. I have the shoe in a darker color, a couple other colors, but these is okay. I still need to find a very, very, very good replacement for these, or get this fixed. All right, up next, I got 2 pair of sneakers from Nike. One of my kryptonites is if somebody posts in a shopping group or something about a sale, I'm just gonna go ahead and get on there and find me something. I'm leaving here with something, okay? Either way, these are the Nike Air Max 95s. I have a couple pairs of Air Maxes already. I just got these because I don't have this color. I do have sneakers this color, but I don't like them, so this is just gonna replace them. So it's just like a tan Air Max sneaker. Nothing too special. Just to get to add to my repertoire of colors. The next pair is also from Nike, and these are the Nike Dunk low tops. And I'm sure you already know what these look like, right? So just a standard low top. What y'all call them? The panda? Girl, I don't know. I'm too old for all that. I don't know nothing about it, child. I already got like I don't know if they're mid or they're high, because mid and high tops look the same to me. And there's not much difference in height, but I'm gonna call them the high top version of this shoe, and I got the low top version. Now, back in the day, I didn't wear low top Nikes because this right here would rub the back of my feet chafe. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So we'll see. Either way, just some low top Nike Panda Dunk situations. That's it. That's all. Let's move on. We got a few more things to go through. All right, up next we got 5 perfume oils from Brown Sugar Babe. They are no stranger here on the channel. Y'all have heard their names quite a few times, I'm sure. Either way, they have a new situation that came out called y'all have heard their name on the channel before, so they're not a stranger here. They have our faves PR box that came out not that long ago, and about 4 of the 5 were interesting to me, so I just went ahead and bought all 5 of them the night it dropped. So let's just go through them. First one's going to be Bel Air. Bel Air is here, and it's inspired by XO Chloe, whatever that is. I don't have the original. Let's look at the website and see what it looks like. It looks to be like a floral-esque type of smell. Like it, very light, very girly, kind of spring summery, but you know, whatever. Next one's going to be Puff Society. Puff Society is inspired by Yum Bougie Marshmallow by K. Ali. This one is really good. This one is real good. If you don't already know, I'm on a marshmallow pistachio, apple, like a real big fruit type of craze right now. So I've been buying a lot of those types of fragrances, but this smells really good. But what I will say is I have some other K. Bougie Marshmallow dupes, and this does not smell like those. I have got my nose on the K. Bougie Marshmallow. I think I have a travel size of that. This does not smell spot on with it, but there's actually something that adds a little bit more musk to this one. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this better than the others. Like this one is a little bit more mature when it comes to like the pistachios, so it'll layer very well with like the K. original. So something to think about. Next one we got Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill is inspired by, I think it's Candy Rock Sugar. It says VCRS on the website. Not sure, but it's like a sweet candy-esque type of smell. Again, very good, but not childish. I smelled, so it's probably the Kylie Rock Candy Sugar or whatever that is, probably duping that. So if you have that, I actually have that one downstairs. That was on the fragrance tray last week. So, but again, this is a little bit more subtle, a little bit more mature. It's not as sweet and sugary, which I do appreciate because I don't want it to blend into childish when you mix it with other very sweet fragrances. So like that one as well. The next one is going to be Musk Be Nice. Musk Be Nice is inspired by Musk Therapy. Unfamiliar with the original, but I love a good musk. So this one smells good. This smells good. It almost smells like fresh laundry, or like when you, hear me out, when you're washing clothes and you can kind of smell the dryer and everything kind of smells very light and fresh. That's what it smells like to me. So it'll be interesting to see how that wears. So that's worth a shot as well. And the last one is going to be Pistachio Dream, and we know that that's the Kylie Yum Pistachio, or however the name goes. This is Pistachio Ice Dream, if I didn't say that. Pistachio Ice Dream. So, and yeah, this one smells spot on with the Kylie Yum Pistachio. So got 5 of those. I only got them in the 2-ounce bottles. I didn't need 4 ounces. I got a ton of 4-ounce bottles from them. I'm probably never going to get through all of them. So interested in seeing how those wear. And that's it. That's everything I got from Brown Sugar Babe. One more place and I'll let y'all go. All right, last place I went is Marshall's. And just got a real couple quick little items from them. This is the Cushionaire. This is a Cushionaire sandal type. These are going to be like my Crocs for the winter. So these are going to be my version of my little Croc jump in, run to the store, right quick situations for the winter. Now, I got these because I remember talking all that about Crocs last year, like how I don't like Crocs and they're hideous and da-da-da-da-da. And I remember saying that similarly about these shoes. So now it's time to give these guys a second chance as well. For 30 bucks. Not a bad investment. So just is this considered a clog? Is this like a Birkenstock-esque type of thing? It does have a lot of cushion on the inside, so I know they're probably not going to hurt my feet or anything, but just a quick little sandal, like I said, run to the grocery store, whatever, in the colder months. One thing I did notice about Crocs, when you wear socks with Crocs, at least in my opinion, the Crocs will pull your socks down. So we'll see if this does not do that when I'm just running to the mailbox or something real quick. Gonna be a quick little errand running type of shoe. Next thing I got from Marshall's is this Rhubarb and Almond Milk Eau de Parfum. I don't know I don't know if the name is Golden Daylight. Let's just go with Golden Daylight as the brand name, and then the fragrance Rhubarb and Almond Milk. Simply in there browsing the store and came across this. Now I did see this brand in one of my fragrance groups on Facebook, but it was not Rhubarb and Almond Milk. There was another one. So I thought this was it. They didn't have that, the one I was looking for. So I was like, okay, I'll settle for this one. Girl, I did not settle. When I tell you this smells so good, I don't know where rhubarb is. All I know is rhubarb pie, but this smells so good. It's sweet, it's light, and it smells like flowers and almond milk. Like if the Soli Notes, that's the name of a perfume brand, Soli Notes, they have a amande or a tonka bean perfume ran through a field of flowers. That's what it smells like. It smells so good. So I really, really, really hope it has lasting power. A lot of the like TJ Maxx brands that are in there don't, other than Sandy Fog. No Sandy Fog slander will be tolerated. All right. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm looking forward to giving this a spin. I'll probably put this on the fragrance tray next week, or maybe the week after, because I kind of have next week's lined up. We'll see. Either way, you'll see it. Post it over again on the shopping Instagram to see when I get around to wearing it. The last thing I've seen is I've seen it a million places, and it's only $8. At least this iteration of it. It's the Paris Corner Marshmallow Blush. Again, this is that marshmallow profile. Yeah, not familiar with Paris Corner. This is the first thing I have from them, and I've seen this, but I've seen it in like a actual like eau de parfum. This is a perfume spray, so I'm assuming it's going to give the same thing. This is what it looks like here from the Marshalls. It's giving like aerosol, like a Febreze type of spray. I don't know how I feel about that, but see. Oh, y'all see how it sprays out? Interesting. But it smells good though. It smells real good, honestly. I just don't know if I want to deal with, like, look. I don't know if I can deal with that aerosol spray out. I mean, I don't really have a choice. It's not like I can decant this into another container. Probably, but I'm not doing all that. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna like this as well. This is supposed to be duping some other marshmallow-esque flavor. Just Google the Paris Corner marshmallow blusher. Look it up on TikTok. You'll see kind of what the people are talking about. And because I have horrible FOMO, I did end up buying 2 of them. Should I do a giveaway? I don't know. Y'all don't be talking to me, so maybe if you're my friend and you call and if you text me and tell me you love me, I might give you the other one. We'll see. All right. That's everything. That's all I got in this episode. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, gripes, whatever you feel like. Also, the shopping Instagram is linked so you can see photos of all the stuff that I come across, you know, in my shopping endeavors. And that's it. That's it. That's another episode. Let me know what you think. We'll talk about it in the comments. Either way, like, comment, share, subscribe, or whatever it is that you feel like doing. And I'll see you in the next shopping cart. Peace.